on New Year's Day. Happy New Year. I hope 2021 brings you so many blessings, and if you're watching this a different day, I still hope there's so many blessings and good times in your life. If you're new here, my name is Claire. If you're not, welcome back. But today, if you read the title, we're doing my New Year's resolutions. I just want to start this video off by saying a few words about 2020. Now, I know it was a hard year for a lot of people, a very hard year. And it was a hard year for the world in general. I choose to look at both the good and the bad and seeing the good parts of my life. This year has truly made me who I am. I mentally am in the best place in my life. For some reason, learning to be alone throughout quarantine was really good for me. I'm not trying to make light of the situation. I just simply want everyone to look at the positives as well. Oh, by the way, this background, I specifically made it just for me to sit down and film this video and to take pictures on New Year's Eve by myself. And that's the main character shirt right there. Yes, I made this background just for me, myself, and I, no one else. I got a new bullet journal for the new year for Christmas. It's this really pretty gold one. I'm kind of obsessed with it. And I've written down my resolutions. However, this year, instead of writing down resolutions, I basically wrote manifestations for the year. In order to attract that, I thought for me, that's more progressive than resolutions might be. Also, just wanted to mention I wrote down a quick quote in the beginning of my bullet journal that is going to preface my entire year. And this quote that I found on Pinterest says, "Thoughts have energy. Make sure yours are positive." And I just think that's important. So that's how I'm going to try to live my year. And now let's get into my manifestation for 2021, my 2021 resolutions. A lot of these have certain numbers or certain goals by certain days because I think it's important to be specific with what you want. You don't necessarily have to talk about how you're going to get there, but you just have to be specific with what you're going to end up with. 1 second, okay? Just give me one teeny second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. My dog was trying to get up the stairs because he only has one eye and he has trouble with stairs, so I had to help him up the stairs. But the first one on my list is I will continue to grow my YouTube channel. I will reach 1,000 subscribers by summer of 2021 by working hard to create quality and creative content every week. I've said this in the past, but I just want to say this now. I don't necessarily care so much about numbers. The reason I wrote this goal down is because it's something I'm striving towards, and I think that's completely okay. And people may think that I care only about numbers. Content creators know that it's not all about numbers, and that's why I wrote down I want to work hard to create quality and creative content. And that's my main focus. The subscriber count is really showing me what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong with my channel. I also mentioned in this bullet that I want to create content every week, and that's going to be a goal. I won't be too hard on myself because stuff happens and sometimes I won't be able to do that, but I think I'm going to go back to my previous schedule of uploading every single Sunday. So this video is obviously going up on Friday, New Year's, but from then on I'm probably going to start making Sunday content every week starting next week again. So stay tuned for that. I will be in the best shape of my life throughout 2021 by eating nutritious food and building muscle and strength. Now, I enjoy working out, but I prioritize other things over working out, and I've noticed that that's not necessarily good. Over the summer and throughout quarantine from spring into summer, I was in really good shape. I was eating really well, and I made working out and moving my body a priority. And I think I need to get back to that, but I think that's something that is really good for me. So I'd like to keep up with that. This one, I'm not going to say exactly what I wrote down. It has to do with financials. I'm not comfortable with saying how much money I'd like to have in my bank account, so I'm not going to specify on how much money I want, but I will read you the rest of this affirmation. I said, I will have blank amount of dollars in my bank account by December 31st, 2021, so by the new year. By working hard in the summer and turning social media into a stream of income. Again, I'm not doing this for a job. I don't make content to make money. If I'm working hard at something, I'd like to see it grow, and I think people don't realize that influencing is a business. Like I said, I really don't care if you think I'm being selfish or only care about numbers and money, because I don't. And I think if you watch my content, you can tell that I don't really care about that sort of stuff. And it's just a goal for me to have. I will continue to grow relationships close to me while also meeting new people that make a positive impact on my life. I also mentioned that I'm open to a healthy relationship. Now, I love my friends to death and I want to continue to grow my friendships. I think no matter how close you get to someone, you can always get closer, so that's what I mean by growing relationships close to me. I just want to spend time with the best people in my life and make memories with them. I also love meeting new people, and I want to make sure that I'm only attracting positive people into my life. And the last part of that statement, I said, I'm open to a healthy relationship. I'm not downright looking for a boyfriend. If the situation approaches me, I'm open to it. And that's why I wrote down I'm open to a healthy relationship. I just have a weird feeling about it this year though, so we'll see. I will be spontaneous and try new things outside of my comfort zone. I will be outgoing and talk to whomever I feel the desire to. So I just want to do things spur of the moment. I am a very good planner. I like planning things, but I also like doing fun, spontaneous things, and I want to do more stuff like that, just random, spontaneous memories. I also think in the world, people don't talk to strangers enough. And so my hope is to talk to more strangers, and if I see someone I want to talk to or compliment, I'm going to do it, because who cares? It's either going to be really good or you're never going to see them again. I will constantly live in the present moment and begin meditating by May of 2021. Now, meditation is something I have tried to get into for a couple years now. I haven't tried for long periods of time. I've only tried for like 1 or 2 days. I will continue to work hard in school and do my best as I work towards my major. Dogs are barking again. You know what? Life happens. I'm just gonna keep going, and I hope you can't hear him while I'm talking. I am a full-time college student during the year. College is super time consuming. It's especially different now that we're online for most of our classes. It's a bit harder to understand things, so you kind of have to put in some extra work in order to teach yourself. And I'm not saying the professors aren't teaching us, they're trying their best, but sometimes you really have to go in and do it by yourself, especially since we're online. So I will continue to do that. If you don't know, my major is hospitality, so I definitely want to work towards that because I actually enjoy those classes a lot. School is part of my life. I wouldn't say it's all of my life, but it's definitely important to me at this point. So I want to work hard to do that. Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. This one I think is super important. I wrote down, I will only consume content that serves me. Now, this can mean anything from scrolling on Instagram and TikTok for 4 hours. It's fine to go on sometimes and get a little happiness boost, a little break of doing work, but I don't want content to ever put me in a negative place. Basically, don't want to watch drama channels on YouTube. I never really did, but it just breeds negativity in my opinion. But the biggest part about consuming content that serves me, I don't watch the news that much. And yes, I watch it when there's important things going on, but I'm not going to sit there in front of the TV and watch news every day. I know the big things that are going on, and I'm not ignoring them by any means. I think the news media outlets are pretty toxic, and that's why I don't watch the news, so I don't want to. Last but not least, this is a big overall general statement. I will continue to make myself happy. This is my main priority. I will live every moment passionately as the highest version of myself. I became truly happy, I'd say, this year. It's a choice, you know, every day you wake up, you choose how to make yourself happy and you choose what sort of headspace to be in. And I want to continue working hard in that. This is my main priority, and it is. My happiness is my main priority, and that took me years to understand. You're the only one who can truly take care of yourself and make yourself happy. I wrote down, I will live every moment passionately as the highest version of myself. This is something I picked up from a YouTube video that I believe the Gem Goddess made. She said, live every moment with passion. And that could be sitting down doing homework, taking a shower, like going to the dentist. Like, live every moment with passion. Even if it's not necessarily something you want to do, you can make it what you want to do. I want to live passionately as the highest version of myself. When I catch myself slipping up, I say, is this what my higher self would do? My highest self would do. And that also goes along with my favorite idea, which I think dumbs down all of this, is be the main character of your life. I've learned to fall in love with being the main character of my life, and that doesn't mean I'm a priority in anyone else's lives. They're the main character of their lives, and you're the supporting role in their lives. But you're the main character in your life, and they're the supporting characters in your life. Does that make sense? Don't make your life all about someone else. You can be totally willing to help them, and I love helping my friends, but just make sure it doesn't drain you. Those are my affirmations, manifestations, resolutions, whatever you want to call them. That's what my goals are for 2021. Everyone's so excited to get out of 2020, and I'm more not celebrating getting out of it, but I'm celebrating everything I got out of 2020 and celebrating all the new opportunities and possibilities that could come in a new year. You never know what's going to happen, but you have a choice on how you react to situations around you. I hope you have an amazing new year, an amazing day. If you liked this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Maybe if you like my content, you can help me reach my goals. My social media is all down below. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.